to attack us.
All right.
Common sense.
Let us attempt.
We know them. We identify them. We label them
on the head, Mr. Governor, because what your people are saying is that this attack is carried out by Fulani headsmen, and you have come out to say no, they are not Nigerians. They are from outside the country. Can you clarify that and precisely just answer those who think that you are probably covering up for those that have been accused for this crime over the years?
No, let me establish what I'd been establishing before. Even on that media outing, this is what I had presented. The first phase of what we saw in those insurgencies and attacks were the fact that a good number of people came under the guide of herding. They came to the house, and then within that range, attacks were made. That is one. So these, I tag them the armed herders. The new phase that is in compliance and that is joined force with what we are currently experiencing is this. The people that are coming come armed. There are no cows. They don't come with cows. They come fully armed with AK-47 and AK-49. They come just by their numbers, attack, kill, conquer. After a few weeks, then they bring in their people to come and occupy. This second batch of people I've described now, and it's what I've been presenting, are definitely coming from elsewhere and not Nigeria. We share border with the Cameroon. Then we share vast of our border also hooks up with Taraba and Nasarawa. So the question is, are there havens in some other parts of other states that these people are coming from to attack? I mean, the Benue state is just from within. The area we share border with the Cameroon is also quite vast. Are they coming from those areas to come into Nigeria and then get to the Benue Trough and then to attack us?
Your position on this has been well established because I have watched your interviews, a couple of them you've had. So I want to touch on certain areas that are still gray. You have also received lots of backlash online following your government's decision to reportedly block aids and visits to IDPs. Earlier in the month, the Labour Party presidential candidate in 2023, Peter Obi, accused you of politicizing IDP and school visits. Why are you blocking humanitarian access or visits to IDPs?
No.
Is this about security or political control? That's not the right narrative. I can never politicize that. I'm the one bearing the brunt and the pains and the sorrows of the IDPs in my state. The very respected Peter Obi was a governor. And if you are coming into someone's state, there are protocols. A very high personality, you're coming into someone's state, and your party does not even know that you are coming. And I do not, the sitting governor, do not know you are coming. And then you are going into where I'm protecting even most, the IDP camp. It's my duty to protect them. They have been disbalanced. And then I need to protect them even some more. So I don't know the intent you have. Is it not courteous enough just for me to know as a sitting governor and even to provide even more security to you and to prepare the minds of the IDPs in there that some guest is coming to visit with them? But the gentleman said he made several attempts.
We have been getting some United Nations
he said he made several attempts to reach you.
And there is a United Nations.
But you were not reachable.
No, sir. There is a United Nations. I mean, that is not a true story. If I'm unreached, if he couldn't reach out to me, I have a chief of staff. I have an SSG. I have a PPS.
He said he reached out to your ADC, and your ADC said he hasn't seen you in 3 days. No, that's not true. That's not the duty of the ADC either.
But you were talking about protecting the people of Benue. Mr. Governor, quickly, because some UN data is showing malnutrition in Benue IDP camps. Your critics have asked, how does limiting help align with your priestly vow to serve the poor? If according to the gentleman, that his intent is to come and reach out to your people and give to them, how do you respond to these concerns?
How would I have known that his intent was just to come and visit these people? I don't want people politicizing the IDPs. They are not there when we're suffering with them. They are not there in their own sorrows. I am. I'm there with my people. And here's a fact. Here's a fact. There is a United Nations protocol on any visit to the IDPs. What if someone gets in there and then just starts shooting them down? If you're bringing some food to them, I need to know what kind of food you're bringing to them. I hope we're still communicating. I can't hear you.
I can hear you clearly.
You're hearing me.
I can hear you clearly,
okay.
Mr. Governor.
So this is a fact. There are protocols. I mean, and we need to observe them. Because if I just let someone, you just moving from Abuja that you are going to the IDPs. Do I know the intent of you visiting the IDPs? I have to know so that they know that no one is coming to attack them.
We have to go now.
To protect them.
We have just about 2 minutes for this conversation. You mentioned earlier that you have made a lot of enemies among the elites because of some of the policies of your government. I'm wondering if you were suggesting that there is an actual sabotage of your efforts to fight this crisis. Are you?
Oh, there's no question to that. You know, there's no question to that. So a number of people would prefer status quo. No development, no growth, no human development and all that. But if I don't do that, then why did I come in at all? I would have settled celebrating my masses where I was posted and just forgotten about everything. I've sacrificed my life in the last 35 years doing charitable work. I understand the plight of my people. I understand their pains and their sufferings. I understand their very little demands. Just support the much they are doing for themselves. Give them the good roads, give them water to drink, give them light to do. But there are people who perpetually feast on the efforts of these people. They don't want them to come to the limelight. What is wrong in paying salaries? What is wrong in paying pensioners?
All right.
What is wrong in bringing development for the rest of the people to benefit from?
We have completely run out of time. We are going to find time to continue this conversation. Executive Governor, Benue State, Reverend Father Hyacinth Alia, thank you so much for talking to us on the program this evening.
I'm very grateful. I'm looking forward to having some other chance again. But tell people not to politicize insecurities in Nigeria, particularly in Benue State.
Our studios are always open for you. You can even come again tomorrow. We'll welcome you gladly.